Okay, so here's the challenge. We want to create 1,000 random dates in less than a minute. So we're going to use a function called randarray. That's part of the dynamic array functionality that's now in Excel. So that means that this formula is going to spill down the column. It's going to create 1,000 entries basically, and spilling is part of dynamic arrays. So here we go. Let's start the clock. Equals rand array. When it's highlighted in blue, I can just hit the tab key and that puts it in. We need to tell it how many rows. Well, that's in cell D3, comma. Then we need to tell it how many columns, which is easy because we just want one column of data, comma. And then we need to tell it the start, which is in this case a date, which is in D1, and then the end, so the min and the max is the start and the end. In this case, we want to go to the end of the year, comma. Now, randarray will produce, the default value is to produce decimals, so with fractions. Now, we don't want that, so we're going to use the number 1 on the end, and that tells it just to do integers, which basically means whole numbers. And when you're working with dates, that's what we want. That's it. So there's our list of random dates, and we can stop it. And we can scroll down to the bottom, and there we go, 1001. So because we got a heading at the top. Now the beauty of this little technique is, if we say we want 2,000 dates, we just change that to 2,000. And if we scroll to the bottom here, you can see we now have 2,000 dates. So this is spilling. You'll notice a little blue outline here. So this is part of, as I mentioned, dynamic arrays. So these are single formulas that will spill down, and they can spill across as well. In this case, there is only one formula, and that formula is in cell A2. If I click in A3, you can see that the formula here is grayed out, which means it's not there. If I actually put a value in there, it will give me what's called a spill error, because the formula wants to spill down and it won't let, and I've put something there, so it has to have blank cells underneath. And so when I delete that, we get our entries. And so you can change this number. So if we just want 2 dates, you can see you can update and how quick it updates. So there's our 1,000 dates in less than a minute. I hope you found that useful. Thanks for watching.